welcome to episode 5 of series 2 of the MrBetaByte Quick Look series, and this one's a little bit different insofar as we're looking at a Sanyo VTC-5150. Now we did look at one of these in series 1, and this is another one, again in very good condition, and I believe this is all ready to go as well, but we'll see. We'll take a look, we'll have a look at the belts, idlers and all the rest of it, and just see how good it is and give it a test as well. So yeah, the first thing, it does have an old plug on, and need to just take a quick look at that and just see. I mean, it'll have to be changed anyway because it hasn't got the safety plastic on the live and neutral, but yeah, let's take the top off and have a look. Yeah, all good. We have a 3-amp fuse in there as well. Let's check the screws are tight enough. You'd be amazed how many times these screws actually work loose and plugs, but yeah, that's all good to go. So we'll use that for now, but it'll have to be changed before it goes to a new home. Let's crack on. Okay, so let's power it on. So that's looking great, nice bright display. Turn it on. And yeah, it does actually look very clean in there. So that looks to have had a whole new idler assembly actually. The belt looks very good. So what I'm tempted to do actually is take the top off and we'll have a proper look. Should have really done that before I powered it on, but like I say, I was pretty confident that this was all good to go anyway. So but yeah, let's take the top off. Okay, so top's off, and yeah, we've got what looks like half decent capacitors in there as well. Looks like possibly the STK chip has been changed as well. That looks like well, it is non-factory solder going on there. Pretty dust free. You can see some dust down there on the chassis. That'll all be cleaned out, but otherwise this is actually a very nice deck. Pinch roller. For some reason there's some grease on the top there, no idea why, but otherwise it looks very good. And I'm not convinced the idler is actually new. No, that's all going to have to be changed. I can see it now. The belt is sort of a bit saggy, so we will look at this in a full-length video. Just go through it, but let's give it a test anyway. It does look very tidy, but it just looks like it has had an idler assembly at some point in the past. Not surprising really, but yeah, that's going to need a new belt, and yeah, idler tires as well. They look a bit shiny, but we'll try a tape, see what happens. Okay, so here goes. So let's try. Yeah, seems to work well enough. Yeah, so it all seems to work okay. Again, it's not sort of picking up how good the colour is. Always very blue, but yeah, that's working really well. Let's go tracking furthest left. Just see a little bit of noise coming in. Tracking furthest right. Oh, it tracks excellently, so very good heads, which is good. But yeah, it's a really nice machine. Seems to work well. Let's try picture search. So good torque. Let's try reverse. A little bit of noise on this tail, bit of muck, or could have just pulled a bit of muck through, to be honest. Machine no doubt hasn't been on for quite a long time. It's the first time I've turned it on, so that's cool. And still, because it's colour on the 5150, and as is the Q review, of course. But yeah, it's a relatively noise-free still, to be fair. For a two-head machine, it's not bad at all. So yeah, that's really cool. So it needs a good service, good cleanup as well. You can see the connectors there are pretty grubby. But yeah, really nice machine. Let's try the reverse. So that's not bad. Let's just try tracking it. Yeah, so just the tracking. We can track out the noise bar. So that's center. I'll move it slightly to the right. It actually gets rid of the noise bar. So that's sort of the optimal tracking. A bit of noise there just at the top. Yeah, so that's, well, it's great. Still no advance, of course. So yeah, that's really cool. But lovely bright display, and of course with those caps changed, that's a big saviour of the clock chip as well. And this keeps those rails nice and clean for it. So yeah, brilliant. And a quick look under the flap. It's usually a good indication of how clean it actually is, and it is very clean. You see a bit of dust coming in through there. So yeah, that's really, really good. So this will feature in a full-length video. Probably won't be a very long full-length video because it will just be servicing it, I think. But yeah, really nice machine, and great to have the caps changed. But yeah, I've got a repair kit for this. So yeah, that'll be coming up in a future video. So I hope you enjoyed this one, and a few more to come as well, including some audio bits and pieces. So that should be quite fun. So with that, thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe is always very much appreciated, and see you in another video. Bye for now.